G'day guys, I'm Beggars Kev, and today I'm back out bush. I've got my SDC2300 metal detector with me today, and I'm going out to all these old diggings around here that I know of. I'm just going to go to a few of them and swing the detector around and just see if I can find anything with the metal detector. Yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. And there's another digging that I haven't been to. I'm going to go and try and find that one. And yeah, and I'll probably take some samples while I'm here. And it's pretty windy today. The wind's up. But I've got my big camera, so hopefully the microphone on this camera will do it justice and you'll be able to hear what I'm saying. Okay guys, I'll get into it and we'll go and see what we can find. Okay, just up the top there, that's the old shaft where I just was. I've come down the bottom of the slope. This outcrop here is granite. Most of it's all granite outcrop, and then you've got these quartz veins running through it, and that shaft up there was they dug into the quartz vein to get the gold. So I'm just going to wander around down the bottom here and just see if I can get a signal out of some of this quartz that's shed down. Okay, that's the old timer shaft up the top there. I've walked further down the slope. You can see all the quartz float shedding downhill, down the slope. And then over here, we've got another digging. That's another digging, another hole there. I suppose it'll be a test pit that they've dug, searching for the gold. And you can see it in there, the quartz vein. Now, I've taken samples from this pit before. Now, I didn't find any gold, nothing. But looking up slope, you can see all the quartz shed down. There's actually a quartz vein running from the top of the hill straight down to where I am now. It's a fairly wide vein, probably about, I don't know, probably a bit less than a metre, maybe 2.5 feet wide. And it runs from the top all the way down to the bottom here. And that's why they've dug this test pit to see if the gold carried on. And then down the bottom you can see the quartz that's just shed, that's just fallen down into that gully down below. And down there you can see more of it. That's more of the quartz reef sticking up out of the ground. Yeah, all interesting stuff. This is another old working that the old timers dug, chasing the gold. But I don't know what they're looking for here. This is all this black rock here is all basalt. So they've dug down through the basalt. Maybe there was a quartz vein or something here. But as you can see, they've just dug a costine, yeah, a trench through this basalt, and they've just piled all the basalt up here. It's just all piled up here. So yeah, they must have found something here to warrant all this work. It's only shallow here where they've dug, and then as they've dug down that way, they've dug deeper into all that basalt. This is a new digging that I've just stumbled across. I haven't seen this one before. And if you look over here, you can see the quartz in some other host rock. Yeah, so there must have been a quartz outcrop here. they couldn't have found anything because it's only a small digging. But it's all interesting stuff. Well guys, I'm back home and I took a sample from one of those old timer diggings that we went to, and this is a sample I've got here. It's part of a vein that I just knocked out of one of the workings, so I don't know if there's going to be anything in it or not. It's just a sample I took. I'll crush it and pan it out and we'll just see if there's anything in it. I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, pan number 1 of the sample, and just see what we get, see if we get anything. 1 or 2 specks would be good. That's all we need. I only just need to see a speck or 2 out of the whole sample. But they need to be visual specks that we can see in the pan. Okay, let's have a look. Can I show you some gold? Doesn't look like it. I think there's some fine gold up in the pan actually. Up in the back of the pan there, I think there's some fine, real super fine specks. I'll have a look under the jeweler's loop. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, pan number 2. And yes, there is. I looked under the jeweler's loop and I saw about, I don't know, 6 or 8 micro specks in the pan. So yeah, so there is gold in this material, but the sample that I took, obviously it's only just got a really small amount of gold in it, really fine material. But that's all right. That's telling me that I'm onto it. There is gold there. The old boys knew what they're looking for, and I don't know what they found. Maybe they got something better. Maybe there was a richer vein in that outcrop, and they did a right out of it. We'll never know. Okay, let's have a look at this one and this one back. See if I can show you a piece. Just going to be that micro gold, guys. That's just really small microscopic stuff at the back of the pan there. Really small. But there's gold there. Okay, pan number 3 and the last pan. Last pan of that sample that I crushed. And there's gold in it. Yeah, really that mustard, I suppose you call it mustard gold, really fine gold, but not a lot of, just a few little microscopic specks in each pan. So nothing to get excited about. Okay, pan this back, see how we go. It's just all microscopic stuff at the back here, guys, really small stuff. Yeah, okay, I'll get back to you at the wrap up. Well guys, yeah, not much to show you, but it was good getting out the bush and having a swing with my little SDC2300. Yeah, I'm starting to like that machine. It'll be good when I find my first nugget. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it, guys. It's just excuse me, just doing just a short video, just going out the bush, up in the hills, going around a few of those old workings. There's still more workings out there. I might cover them in another video. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it, guys. As you saw by the photos, it was just microscopic gold in that sample that I took. But it's there, it's out there, the gold. But trying to find a spot where there's a rich deposit, you know, that's the hard part. Yeah. But I'll keep looking. I'll keep hunting around. I've got a few other spots I want to go and take that 2300 and have a bit of a play. So maybe I might get lucky and pick up a piece of gold. Yeah. Okay, guys. Cheers. Oh, it's nice. She's a real warm one today. It's up about 36 degrees Celsius here. Yeah, really warm. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, for supporting my channel. I appreciate yous all. Stay safe out there. Be good, and I'll see yous on the next one. Bye for now.